I'm on the phone right now with Peter Gudzak, who is an old friend of 105.7 The Hawk. I've spoke to him a bunch of years ago as he came in with his father to do an interview to talk about Ocean of Love. Peter, good to talk to you again. How's everything going?
Everything's great, Ed. How are you?
I'm doing well. We're trying to hit that goal once again, $105,700 for the amazing people, family, staff of Ocean of Love. And how long ago did we talk?
It had to be over 5 or 6 years ago.
And you're 30 years old now, right?
Yeah, I'll be 30 in a few months. Yep.
Talk to me, man. How you doing? When I talked to you about 5 years ago, were you in treatment? Were you out of treatment? What was the latest with you then?
So I was out of treatment. I got diagnosed when I was 18, and I finished my treatment when I was 21. So when I talked to you, I think I had just begun my teaching career.
So now you're 30. So you've been pretty much out of treatment. Your health has been good for the last 9 years or so, thankfully, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank God.
This is one of the stories that we still like to talk about. We like to let the people know about, because obviously everybody looks at Ocean of Love and they think of like the kids, the children going through treatment. Now your situation is now you're 9 years out of treatment. You're 9 years healthy, of course, but you're still part of Ocean of Love. You're still doing this today. What's your relationship now, 9 years cancer-free, with Ocean of Love?
You know, my family and I still go to all the fundraisers when we can. You know, I'm still very close with Mike Gillick. I talk to him on a regular basis. I talk to Linda, and, you know, just been trying to stay involved as much as we can because they've done so much for me and my family when I was sick.
Going back to when you were going through treatment, you were 18 years old. Obviously, that was 12 years ago at this point. What do you remember about Ocean of Love? What was your experience like? What did they do for you, for your family?
Yeah, so I got sick right before Thanksgiving, and I was home from college, and I remember actually Thanksgiving, it was either the day before or that morning, a couple people had come over with tubs and tubs of food, everything to make a Thanksgiving meal, stuff for my brother and my sister, just crazy amounts of stuff. And I remember Mike calling me for the first time and me getting on the phone with him. I just was like, wow, I can't believe I'm dealing with this, but like I can't believe somebody out of nowhere is just calling me and trying to talk to me, make me feel better. So that was a great thing that happened.
What would you tell the people right now who are listening to this of why it is so important that we raise this money for Ocean of Love?
There's so many reasons, but the biggest thing is the way that they can help your family and you feel about what's going on around you. You know, your child that's going through a really hard time, they go above and beyond to make them feel like they're normal. You know, they're just like every other kid. They're just going through something that's going to pass eventually. You know, you keep your fingers crossed, and all this money that they need to raise, and it just goes so far to make those families feel like, you know what, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. There's people there to support us. I think that's the biggest part of raising that money.
Looking back, and I'm sure it's bringing up a lot of memories for you when you were going through your treatment and stuff, what do you think your life would have been like without Ocean of Love around?
I don't know. You know, it's hard to, especially when you're a little bit older like I was, to talk to your friends or your family who maybe you've never experienced something that you're going through. But the biggest thing for me was being able to talk to Mike and other teenagers and adults or kids who went through or were going through the same thing I was, and they could relate to how you feel. And, you know, you kind of feel alone, that not everyone can understand what you're thinking every day and all the emotions you're going through, but there are people right down the road who have experienced it and lived through it and can help you get through it as well.
Peter, do you still go to the meetings now to help out families that are going through the treatment?
Yeah, 100%. I go to as many of the young adult meetings as I can. You know, unfortunately, like I said, I'm married now and I'm in a new career, so it's taken a lot of time, but I do get there as often as I can. But if I don't, I'm always in touch with Mike Gillick or Linda. You know, I talk to them, you know, regularly, just in case I'm not going to be able to make them.
Peter Gudzak, it's so good to talk to you for many reasons. One, because you're a great guy. Also, because you've beaten this thing called cancer. I want to just congratulate you again on your wedding and nothing but many, many years of happiness, nothing but a great family. And I appreciate you taking the time out for doing this. And, you know, come on by the Billboard. Say hi while I'm living up there this year, okay?
Absolutely. You got it.